Salute everyone and Happy New Year. Who we got in the house? Brand new list. Long time subscriber. Salute to you, bro. He's put, salute, bro. I'm dead with this thumbnail. Yeah, it's a good one, isn't it? He's put laughing. And Ansel. Salute to you, Anand. Hope you got out there, brother. Happy Friday, Loz, and 2024 too. Yeah, same to you, my good friend. Hi, Luke, and always here. Big up to you, brother. He's put big up, Loz. Josh, salute to you, mate, and Happy New Year. Hope you're well out there. Hope you had a good New Year's Eve. Um, I'm back at work now, and the grind continues, as they say, don't they? So let's get into it anyway. Yo, Loz, what's up? Yeah, not much, brother. Just same old shit, same old shit. Different year, that's all. Or should I say, different toilet. Um, right, let's start with Big Dusty, because I would. Okay, this guy kills me. Big Dusty Miller getting done for Grand Theft Auto. I was listening to a channel. Who was it? It might have been Counterpunch Box. It was someone. I was listening to a channel the other day. I don't know if any of you have been following this, but Dusty's been done for. Is it Grand Theft Auto and burglary or something? I don't know. I forgot now what the charges were. But apparently, um, he's he had a car, he had a pickup or something, and he must have missed some payments on it. So the big Dusty Miller is in Crime What Special. Yeah, he'll be coming up again. That'll be twice. Dusty will be on the board, on that billboard. But yeah, apparently he's had the pickup repoed off him, and Dusty's gone back and he's sent some woman in or something, said that she'd left a mobile phone in the pickup. So the guy from the car sales place had gone to open it, and Big Dusty's come up behind him, grabbed him, chokeholded him, and then threw him to the floor. Got the keys and then spun off. But I was listening to, I think it was Counterpunch Boxing the other day, and somebody in the comments section made a great comment. Somebody said, "I wonder what was in that pickup for mate Jarrell Miller go back and get it and end up doing this." Now, if you think about it, it's like what they were saying. The pickup's probably worth, I think, I think they said round about 65 grand or something like that, maybe a bit more. But I think Miller's purse, so I've heard, he got 4 million for that Dubois fight. So why would you get yourself in so much trouble? Because it looks like he's definitely going to jail. I think he's still on remand, isn't he? I don't know if he did get bail. Um, why would you put yourself through all that just for the sakes of a 65 grand pickup? Especially when you've just made 4 million, apparently, for the Dubois fight. I think whoever said that comment, I think they're correct. I think there was something in that pickup. What Dusty must have left something in there for him to go back to do that. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. This is a guy apparently covered in Islam. Exactly. Quite recently, yes. Already doing the opposite. Not up in a month. Yeah, to a month. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe he had a coke in there. Well, that's what they were trying to say. Did he have narcotics in there, or did he have an unlicensed firearm in there, or something? I don't know. But he must. I think whoever said that comment, I, I mean, you can only speculate, can't you? Wizard sleeve. Salute to you, Bruce. What big sentence incoming for Big Belly? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's got to have been something in there. Must have been. He did leave his special peds in there, yeah. Or he left his burger. He must have left his fucking five guys burger on back seat or something. and was hungry and went back for it. But the reason why I did put Eddie Hearn, it had nothing really to do with. It's got nothing to do with all of Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren. But I was just putting that on there because that was like from the day of reckoning. Because Big Dusty told. Apparently, he pulled up. He told. I'm not too sure. I did see a picture where he was talking to Eddie Hearn, but I did see an interview where he said he pulled up on Eddie and told him go fuck himself, and he was going fuck him up and all this shit. And then Eddie come out and said that he told him fuck off and he'd never work with him again, which I think was a lie because Rhett Miller would have probably slammed him. Alpha, salute to you, bro. Hey, me Stokey brother. Yes, sir. How are you, mucker? Hope you're well, bro. Yeah, you too, my good friend. I'm very well, thank you. Well, I've had a bit of bad news with my car, but hey, you have to keep going, don't you? Frigging found out the other day, clutch is on its way out. I got it all priced up and that, 1,200 quid. So that sort of dropped me jaw a bit, but hey, you got to keep going, haven't you? He will end up. Yeah, I hope you're good, Alpha. You too, me Stokey, bro. He will end up using the purse from Saudi on the lawyers and listened and sentence. Well, apparently, what Counterpunch was saying, they were on about they're revoking his money or something because, or taking some of his money because I think somebody's suing him. You know, from when he was supposed to have had them two fights, one with Joshua, and then I forgot who the other one was, but it was under Top Rank, wasn't he? I'll come to that in a minute, Al, for 1 second. And apparently, they were on about that someone was going to. I'd have to go back and listen to it. Excuse me, but they're on about revoking some of his money apparently because he's getting sued anyway for fucking um, for him not obviously failing the PEDS test, drugs test for them two fights. I don't know. I was sort of like in and out listening to it, if you know what I mean. I was actually making me tea whilst I was listening to it, so my ears were all over the show. No way, Loz, 1,200 quid, that's way too much, bro. Who quoted you that? Yeah, well, what it is, well, I haven't had that quote if I'm hand on heart yet, but that's what I think I'm looking at um, because I had the car chipped. Apparently, a standard clutch what goes in it won't last long. I'll only get something like 20 to 30,000 miles. Um, if I get a high performance clutch or an upgraded clutch, whatever, that'll last a lot longer. And then I've got to buy a dual is it flywheel, dual mass flywheel, and then you've got the labour plus VAT on top of that fitting it. It's a big ass job, isn't it? So that's all I think I'm looking at. Could come under cheaper than that because the actual guy who does work on my car, he's a friend of mine. But he's firm, but he's very fair as well. 1,200 sounds a bit much. Allegro club. Austin Allegro, fucking hell. Dimitri Sealis is suing him for damages. There you go, then, for failing the drugs test. There you go. That's what he must have been on about then. Yeah, so Dusty's in big fat Dusty's in a fucking bit of a pickle, isn't he? Do you know what? I know this sounds a bit stupid, but something about that guy, I can't help but like him. Even though I rip shit out of him and cook him, there's something about Dusty. I've ever since I've had this channel. I mean, I deleted a load of my old videos when I split up with my ex-partner and I moved here because a lot of me live streams and videos were in my little lad's room, and it just brought back memories. So I wiped the slate clean, if you know what I mean, and then started my new videos from here. But ever since I've had this channel, I've always roasted Big Dusty. I don't know what it is. I think because he's that good of a shit talker. The guy makes me fucking laugh, man. He is a comedian. And I was quite impressed with him, actually, in that fight with Dubois. because I thought he was, and or not, I was swinging, not when I was live, but before the fight, and I did the prediction video. I did say I think it'd be a 50-50 fight, but and or not, if I'm honest, I was swinging more towards Miller because I just thought with Daniel Dubois, I had to question his art a little bit, and I just thought Miller's one of them dudes who just keeps coming forward, applying pressure, and he's got a pretty good chin for a big dude. But hey, it is what it is. He looks like he's going to jail anyway. So whatever Miller had in there, I don't know. Did he just do it because he thought, you fucking repoed me wagon? Fuck you, I'm taking it back. Or did, like I say, or did he have, he took his beating like a man? Yes, he did, Lucan. He did. He did. He did. I mean, I know he's been complaining, hasn't he, about the referee stopping it because there was only like seconds to go. But to be fair, mate, when Dubois caught him with that right hook and buzzed him, sent him into the ropes, if you look into his eyes, he was gone. And he would have dropped a few more of them punches, he would have dropped anyway. But yeah, Big Dusty, he's got himself in a pickle. And I can't see Frank Warren working with him. Imagine, you never know with Eddie Hearn. They got two fucking heads like a snake, haven't they? All promoters have, really. If he can put which he can put bums on seats. They probably would work with him again. Frank probably would more than Eddie because of the Anthony Joshua situation. But I always wanted to see that fight as well, Anthony Joshua versus Big Dusty Miller. Miller is a ticking time bomb, self-destructive. Yes, he is. Absolutely, Lucan. I do totally agree with you there, brother. He is, absolutely. If the clutch is slipping, mate, then just replace the clutch and pressure plate. I wouldn't replace the flywheel, etc. No need to because of a stage 1 remap. Right. I mean, I can ask me mechanic that, see what he suggests. I mean, I don't know F all about cars, me, Alpha. And I don't think he's not the type of lad who would, like some garages, they tell you that you need this and you need that, and then really you don't need it. He's an honest. I've known him a long time. He's a decent lad. But I will ask him that, definitely. Anything for save a bit of money. But see what he says anyway. I will ask him. He's not booked in yet till the 19th. Right. Do you want to carry on with Dusty or BBG? Salute to you, bro. Let's put Loz, salute that GTA graphic. It's funny. So funny still. Oh, salute to you, yeah. Oh, Dusty. I did do a couple of them. I did that one. Can any of you ever? Some of you might be too young to remember. Can any of you ever remember Stir Crazy? The film with, is it Richard Pryor? I can't remember. Gene Wilder. And is it Richard Pryor? The comedy film where they go jail and there's that big fat guy called Grossberger and they throw him in the cell. And that's him sat down eating food. But I put Miller's head on his face. He was a great big fucking dude, big massive fucker, big white lad with a big bald head. I did that one as well. His GTA one. So it was. The standard clutch should be fine with a stage 1. Right. Okay. Right. I'll ask him that as well. Yeah. Stir Crazy lol. Yeah. Yeah, Grossberger. Because I call him that because he loves his cheeseburgers, doesn't he, Miller? He loves his cheeseburgers, and it just reminded me of Grossberger off Stir Crazy. Definitely no need to upgrade parts just because of a stage 1 remap. Standard transmission parts are well. Can't see that, but capable of handling the extra torque and brake horse. I promise you that. Right. Grossberger could sing though, lol. Yeah, he could, yeah. He had a good voice on him, didn't he? Right. Well, I'll ask him that, Alpha. Nice one. Appreciate the info. Like I say, he's a decent lad. He won't. He'll tell me straight. I'm looking. You see, because I've got this car still got 4 years left on the finance of it, so I'm looking at just putting one clutch in and not replacing it again. If you know what I mean. That's what I'm looking at. So that's why I'm thinking of putting a high performance clutch in or not, whatever they're called. So I'll at least get me 4 years out of it because I don't want to be putting a clutch in and then 2 years later I've got to put another clutch in. Fuck that shit. Grossberger sings that I can't see something acted in the Wanderers. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Andy was in that Arnold Schwarzenegger film. He was Buzzsaw, wasn't he? Was he Buzz? Not Buzzsaw. The guy with the electric lights, the electrocutor guy. But yes, he was in The Wanderers. You're right. Yes, he was. Yeah, he was in The Wanderers. Yes. Great film, The Wanderers. So, right, let's. So I'm not going to be on. Well, I'm going to be on about an hour, but see how it picks up. Um, Imagine getting over 4 mil and then trying to. I can't. What fucking YouTube, man, with that stupid love art and old smoker. I'll read the rest. I think I know what you're saying. I just can't see the last bit because of that love art. Yeah, that's why I say I think there was something. I think Miller left something in that truck. I really do. I think he's left, like you say, because if you get 4 million, I know he's getting sued off, like what Lucan said. He's getting sued for um, when he failed them two drugs tests on them two fights. I know he's getting sued for that, but apparently the pickup was only worth about 65 grand. So why would you put yourself through all that hassle of going back to get a 65 grand rental car? You'd just go and rent another one, wouldn't you? Or just go and buy one. Especially when you've just earned 4 million off your Dubois fight to try and steal an old an old smoker. Go with the standard parts, mate. If they use any, I can get you a big discount. A2 Motor Parts, Scotia Road. Is that Tunstall? I think he's put in there. Good friends of mine. All right, sound. Alpha, hit me up on Instagram, man. It's Loz Dawkins, LOZDAWKINS. Hit me up on Instagram, mate. If you friend me, and then I'll friend you back and I'll talk to you, my brother. Or email me at lozdawkins, gmail.com, at gmail, sorry.com. I'll speak to you behind the scenes. I speak to Anand every now and then. He was in the chat now. Yeah, so I think Dusty had some in there. Right, let's get off this subject then, because we've been speaking about Fatty for too long. I seen this today. The IFL have put up Box Rec heavyweight rankings. Do you agree with that? Well, I'll tell you now, I definitely don't agree with that. And I'll tell you the reason why, Soundlaws. I will mail you because I haven't got it. All right, email me then. Loz Dawkins. It's not a capital L, just Loz Dawkins at gmail.com. Dawkins, DAWKINS. Dawkins is a capital, I think. Yeah, it's just LOZ Dawkins at gmail.com. Right. For me, this is fucked up. I mean, I don't know. You never know with IFL TV. Don't know. They pull up shit where I think half of their stuff, they make up their stuff. Alexander Usyk at number 1. Anthony Joshua at number 2. Joseph Parker at number 3. Tyson Fury at number 4. Daniel Dubois at number 5. Ajit Kabayel number 6. Zhilei Zhang number 7. Joe Joyce number 8. Filip Ergovic number 9. And Derek Chisora. Right, I'll get that. So that's it, mate. Yeah, that's it. That's me. Yeah, that's it. No, one Z, Alpha, not two Zs. Just one Z it is, brother. Exactly, Wizard. Exactly, brother. This is where I'm going to pick it apart now. Yes, it's just one Z. It is Alpha, my Gmail. I know it's a bit confusing. I have a bad habit of sometimes putting double Z and then single Z. Like on my Facebook page, it's just a single Z. But on YouTube, it's double L. I don't know why I do it. I just do it. Right, let's pick this apart then. Where does Derek Chisholm? Don't get me wrong, I like Del Boy, and I tell you what, I was going to do a video the other week about Del Boy. Really impressed with Del Boy doing his punditry, working for IFL TV. He's been really good. He dropped on Jarrell Miller and asked him the question, why did you cheat against Anthony Joshua? Because him and Dusty are good friends. I didn't know that, but Dusty's got mad respect for Derek. Um, but I was really impressed with Del Boy, and that's what Derek should do now. He should shy away from boxing because nobody wants to see Derek anymore, stinking the place out with his L's. But I do like Derek. But anyway, Derek Chisora, number 10. How he's there, I haven't got a clue. Zilly Zhang at number 7. Absolutely not. Zilly Zhang is the bogeyman of that division for me. Zilly Zhang should be at least, I think, number 4 or number 5. I think. Do you think? Joseph Parker, number 3. No. Don't get me wrong, he's come off a great win against Deontay Wilder, but I would have Joseph Parker round about 7 or 8. Usyk definitely number 1. Joshua, I don't agree with that neither. Maybe number 3. Fury's got to be up there because he's unbeaten and he holds a belt, so he's got to be up there. Ajit Kabayel, definitely in the top 10 after he Zhang 4th. Yes, I would say that. I only agree 8 if they are in the top. I only agree 8 of them are in the top 10, but don't agree with the order. Right, okay, Ilukan. Zhang 4, AJ 3. Yes, I would probably say AJ 3, yes. I would definitely give Ajit Kabayel somewhere between 8 and 9, maybe 7. I don't know, but definitely. Now, I'm not a big fan of Filip Ergovic, but the guy's unbeaten, so he deserves to be in the top 10. Whereabouts? I would probably say 10. Joe Joyce, I would probably come in at 9. AJ 3, yeah. So I would say on that order, Derek Chisora, no, he wouldn't even be in that top 10 for me. Frank Sanchez should be in there somewhere. And even though Wilder lost, Wilder should still be in there. Salute to you, Chris. Chris Owens, but the Saudi card has messed up the rankings that much, I think he's put. Yeah. Yes. Where's Big Ord? Big Fraudly. That for me, that's fucked up. I'd go with Usyk number 1, yes. Joshua number 3. You would have to say Tyson Fury number 2. You'd have to because he's unbeaten and he's got a belt. Number 4, Zhang, definitely. I would say that. Number 5, I would probably say Dubois, yes. Or Parker. No, I'd go with Dubois. Parker 6, Kabayel 7, Joe Joyce 9, Ergovic 8, and I don't know actually, because you got to think Frank Sanchez is unbeaten, so Frank Sanchez should be round about. He should be in there, shouldn't he? Where would you say? I don't know. It's a good one though. That Dubois is Dubois top 10 yet? Well, that's a good point. That's a good point. Tyrone, salute to you, good brother. No Andy Ruiz again. Yes, yes. That's fucked up. Salute, Ty. I hope you're good, bro. Yes, that's what I mean. You can Sanchez 5 or 6. Yes, Sanchez unbeaten, dangerous fighter, Cuban background, very good fighter. So yes, I'd definitely take out. Derek would have to come out, and Sanchez would go in. But well, all right then. If you threw Andy Ruiz in there, then where would you put Andy Ruiz? Whoever's just said, who was it who said Ruiz? Ilukin. Where would you put Ruiz then? Ilukin. Wouldn't mind sharing a link so I can. What's that? I can't see that. Yes, Ty, but I'm not going beyond no long, Ty. I don't mind shooting you a link for half an hour, mate. Just fucking out invite. As long as it don't chuck me out again like it did the other day. And I wouldn't mind sharing a link so I can induce long. I swear they smoke 20. Right, I'll have to come back to chat. Right, I'll let me invite you, Ty, but I'm not going to be on long though, brother. Not that I don't want you on. I don't want it to sound like I don't want you on. I wasn't planning on being on long. That's all. See, right. Go back to StreamYard. This is what does me head in. It fucking chucks me out every time. Right, I've sent you the link anyway. It's done it again. Chucked me out. Fucking irritates me when it does that. Oh my god, fucking you up. Can you hear me at all? Right, I'm gonna have to go out of it because it's fucking done it. Leave. Can you hear me? Don't even know if they can hear me. Fucking hell. Just put a one if you can hear me in the chat at all. I'm not too sure if I'm muted or whatever. Yes, Oz, we can hear you right. I've sent you the link, Ty. But next time you won't get on, if you see her go live, hit me up on WhatsApp, mate, because it fucking irritates me when I send links for some unknown reason. I send it on Gmail, and then when I try to go back, it kicks me out of fucking StreamYard. And then I have to fuck about fucking getting myself back in again. Yes, we can hear you. Yeah, we got you. Hellboy out. Fabio Wardley in. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. Me personally, Wizard, I don't think Wardley should be in there, but don't get me wrong, I like Fabio Wardley. I think he's a cracking lad. I just think it's maybe a bit early for. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, because half of them, some of them have been beaten, haven't they? It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's annoying. That's hard. Hard is annoying as fuck. What do you mean, Chris? Hellboy and Wardley out. So anyway, yeah, I don't agree with that. I think it's a load of shit. That. Um, so me, like I say, I tell you what though, I did go back and watch the Ajit Kabayel fight the other day. And hey up, Ty.
Salute.
All right, mate. Next time you see him live, bro, or if you see it come up, hit me up on WhatsApp, brother.
Yeah. How do when I share the link, what I'll do is you
I
go
don't know.
to the.
it used to do it perfect. It used to do it perfect all the time, and for some unknown reason, the last few weeks, every time I go live, I do the same thing I've always done: find your email, send it, and go back. And then all of a sudden, as soon as I go back, it just chucks me out of it chucks me out of the fucking stream.
Do you
And
if you use the button, it'll probably do that. What I do is you see the top of your screen, you see the you know where the website address is?
yeah,
Just copy that and
no, I can't copy and paste, mate. I haven't got a fucking clue.
no, it's just you go to your keyboard and there's a control button and you
God
press C
knows.
with it.
I haven't got a clue, mate. I can't. I can't. I don't, I'm a caveman on computers. Anyway, let me read the chat quick. The heart is blocked. Oh yeah, yeah, on my phone. Lol. The heart is blocking the text. Yes, it is on here on my tablet on the chat. Yeah, Chisora number 10. They definitely smoking crack. Yeah, the you know the red heart at the right bottom. Yeah. Did you manage to see that quicker? Because I want to get through other things. Tyrone.
Yeah, I check it at least every month. They're all computerized. It's based on activity and they did a reshuffling that a couple months back that kind of fucked a lot of things up.
Yeah.
But
Well, this is the latest one. This is off. This must be off that day of reckoning. They've thrown Wilder right out of the top 10.
yeah, he's like 17 now. Lol.
You're joking?
Hmm.
Fucking hell, that far down?
They're on his head. I mean, they rated almost all. I think I told you this. They rated all of his fights, rightfully so, 2 and 3 star fights.
Yeah.
Like a lot of like
Oh,
all of his championship defenses were all 2 or 3 star fights, except for the Ortiz fight and the Fury fight. They all rated a
yeah.
2 star.
Fucking hell. They're
Yeah.
going in on him. He's been getting some grief off these. I've seen loads of channels this week going in on it. Well, ever since that day of reckoning, loads of channels. I've seen loads of channels what I've never even seen before. I've seen a British one today calling him manufactured hype job, and I was like, he had over 2,000 subs. I'd never seen him before in my life. Don't know who he was. Anyway, right, let's get to the next subject then. Let's talk about this because these two have been going back and forth, haven't they? Would you, excuse me, would you be interested in that fight?
It's a cash grab.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, would you be interested in that fight though?
Not really. I
Why?
might watch it, but I don't.
I think that's a good arse fight. I do. I tell you what,
Yeah.
I watched. Well, put it this way: I'd rather see Ryan Garcia fight fucking Devin Haney than fight Rolly Ramirez because Rolly's been calling him out, hasn't he? But
Yeah.
I watched. I think it was Fight Hub put a small, one of them short clips up on YouTube, um, and they had Devin Haney sparring Ryan Garcia. When it was from, I don't know. But I tell you what, Ryan Garcia was holding his fucking own, mate. I mean, I know it's only sparring, but what I could see, Ryan Garcia was honestly, man. I'm not saying it would be like that in a real fight, but Ryan Garcia was holding his own. I think that's a good fight. And do you know what? I like I like both of them, to be honest. But I like Ryan Garcia because he I think they started something special this year. I think they started the year of boxing off last year with the way how him and Tank managed to get that fight together because it could have been a lot of fights have just it's all been talking, hasn't it? But for me, I think I salute Ryan Garcia and Tank Davies for that because I think they showed a lot of people how to fucking put a fight together. Anyone dropped by Luke Campbell is a hype. Is a hype.
I don't know.
Fucking
My
man.
thing is the same people who said it was a bad fight for Tank are now all of a sudden saying that's a great fight for Haney.
Right.
It's like a double standard, but more importantly, it's not even that. It's the fact that Ryan Garcia hasn't really beaten anybody
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
to get this
But,
shot.
but to be fair, though, you
I'm not
can't.
saying the fight won't be competitive. I'm just saying that it's not rankings wise. It doesn't make any sense except for money.
Yeah, but well, I have to disagree with you because I'm one of them people. Me, I'm not asked about it being for money. I couldn't give a fuck what the fighters get. Not bothered whatsoever. I just think it's a good fight because, and I don't blame Ryan Garcia for chasing big names. Yes, I understand. Yeah, he's wanting cash grabs and stuff like that. But when a young man's calling out people, I don't know. I can't. I can't fault him. Wizard Sleeves put Tank's a protected baby belt chaser. Fucking hell. I tell you what, though, a lot of people criticise Tank.
They need to. I mean, they need to just shut up and get the opponents. I think the Davis group and pay the money for the opponents. Nobody wants to see an Isaac Cruz rematch and stuff like that. The jig is kind of up a bit.
Well, yes, I understand that. I do agree with some of that, what you're saying, yes. But Tank always does produce when he's put in front of him.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
So, he's obviously, I mean, I've had this argument so many times on Facebook pages where people have gone in against Tank. Like what Wizard said, he's a protected baby belt chaser and stuff like that. But my question to them is, well, whoever you put in front of him, he always does them, and they're saying, yeah, but he hasn't beaten anyone. He hasn't beaten anyone. He has beaten all right fighters. He's okay. He's not well. For me, when he starts fucking, oh God, what was his name? The Mexican lad, Oh God, what was his name? Santa Cruz. Yeah, when he starts them, and I think Santa Cruz was a good fighter. Me, Tanker's apparently been elevated to the WBA Super Champion. How's he done that? Someone vacated.
Yeah, Haney vacated the title.
Oh yes, of course, yes.
I have a question for Wizard Sleeve though.
Yeah, go on. Fire away.
Which fighter does he actually like? I don't blame him if he doesn't like anybody today because there isn't really anybody today. But I like Usyk.
Fire away, Wizard. You've been asked a question. What fighters do you like today, brother? He's probably thinking, fucking hell, there isn't any. Tank's resume is thinner than hospital what?
True.
What's he put hospital what? I can't see that.
He said thinner than hospital.
Oh, hospital suit. Yeah. I like him, me. I mean, to be fair, like I say, I think that's a good fight, me. I wouldn't mind seeing it, Ryan Garcia, Bud and Inoue. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. That was good.
Two cracking fighters, yeah. Right, let's get on to the next subject then. How do you see this going? I know we had a little talk about it the other day. How do you see this going? Because I've heard a few people saying that Smith could upset
He can.
the apple cart. Do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
I think it's a good fight. It's crazy. I actually live. I didn't even know this since I moved up here, but I think I'm 6 hours away drive.
Yeah.
From like 5 hours from Montreal if I were to cross into Canada.
Right.
And then like another hour to where this is in Quebec City.
Fucking hell, you won't get on a plane. Yeah,
It's at my house at my parents' house.
get them
So we
fucking
have
send it over and get on a plane, man.
well, to cross over to drive over, I'd need my passport.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get your parents to send it to you in post or something.
Yeah,
First class. I think Bivol beats Bataviev. I think
I
yes,
agree with that.
I think he does as well. I think he does.
Remember years ago when I said you said Yard would beat Bivol, and I was like,
Yeah. Do you know what though, Ty? I've always. Do you know what? I
He's
sort of
hard to
stopped.
watch. Bivol is hard to watch. Like I've stopped watching him actually. I used to watch him when he was on HBO a lot more, and I just stopped watching him now because it's been safety first. But he is a good fighter.
Yeah, I could. I can. The thing with Bevel is he's boxing eye. He's such an intelligent fighter. I couldn't ever see him stopping Yard. No way. But I think he'd just make Yard look silly. He'd just school him. That's what I think. Excuse me. I think he'd just school him. But
Yeah. Did you hear about this fight? Zerto Ramirez is going to fight um, Breedis for the vacant IBF title.
fight who? Brady Sue.
Breedis will fight Zerto Ramirez,
For what vacant title?
the IBF, the one that they took from Opataya.
Oh, right.
Mm.
Right. Why is he. Say that again.
So what happened was, Ramirez fought Bivol, right?
Yeah, but I thought he was at light heavyweight.
No, he moved up to cruiserweight and he fought Joe.
Oh,
Smith.
right. That's what was
Yeah,
confusing me.
yeah.
Right. Okay. My bad. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Somehow it got him a top 3 ranking, and they're
That's a
going to
good
fight.
fight. That's a good fight.
I think Breedis, if he's not old, will probably light him up.
You think who?
Breedis, if he's not old, will light him up.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I like Zardo. Is it Zardo Ramirez?
Here's a hint. Ramirez is Malik Scott trained, so just go
right.
put your money.
That's why you're going against him then.
Just put your money on the other corner.
Right. That's why you're going against him. Mind you, saying that, a lot of people were bigging him up, and then when he got in the ring with Bevel, he did fuck all, didn't he? He did nothing with Bevel.
Yeah, it was his opponent level. He fought like an older Max Berserk. He fought Arthur Abraham, who was like pretty much done, almost done.
Yeah, fucking hell, Arthur Abraham was done years ago.
Yeah, and he fought.
Carl Froch paid homage to him.
He fought Jesse Hart, who has skills, but he's just vulnerable.
Yeah, so I don't think Callum Smith will win that. I think Bataviev will smash him to pieces, if I'm honest. I do like Callum Smith. I don't see nothing wrong with the lad. I just can't see how. I don't know. But for me, I go back to the Canelo fight all the time. And he throws like a rabbit in the car headlights in that fight. He did have good spells when he let his hands go, but it was very rare that he did let his hands go. So, what's he going to be like against an absolute monster? But is the monster coming towards an end because he's, what, now 38, 37?
Yeah, I just don't want him to go over there and shell up once he feels the power.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what you've just taken out of my mouth. What I'm trying to think. That's what I'm thinking of.
That's a high possibility.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. You got to think. I don't think Smith will be bothered about going abroad and being on the the huge underdog and all the fans against. I can't see him being bothered by that one bit. But like you've just said, once he feels that power, because let's get it right. Bataviev hasn't got one-hit punching power. He's got that thudding power what wears you down, don't he? You know, a couple of punches stun you, and you can either carry on for a few rounds, but every round is getting hard. It's like walking in fucking quicksand, isn't it? It's going to become an eventual point where you're going to get stuck and you're going to sink. As Anthony Yard did, and I think Yard did brilliant against him. And I think Yard had a lot of success because he didn't stay still. He kept moving. But Peterviev is like a fucking Terminator. You move that way, he moves that way. You go that way, he goes that way. And he's coming forward. And if you think, one very good thing about Peterviev is very good at putting his, like if he's on the ropes, going back and watch the Yard fight, there was several times where Yard had him on the ropes and he just flipped it just like that and had Yard in on the ropes and then had him cornered in the corner. I think it was towards one of the later rounds. Yard had something like a 20-second good flourish of punches on him, and Peterviev was getting clocked. And somehow he just sort of like dipped down, spun him around, had him on, and then had him in the corner and started laying into him. Boxing Kangaroo, me Aussie mate. Salute to you, bro. He's put good day, mate. Happy New Year. And you, brother. And you. Happy New Year to you, me Aussie brother. Go on, Ty, my bad. Go on, what we say.
It's just going to take somebody who can take it. I said just take. Somebody who can take his power.
Yeah. But it's not just that, though, is it? Let's be real, right? Because every time I've gone against Peterviev twice, and both times I've been proven badly wrong. Peterviev, one thing I've noticed with Peterviev, he doesn't waste many punches. He's pretty much 100% accurate fucking, with the punches what he throws, he doesn't miss a lot of punches. The man's got a great engine. He's got a little bit of a suspect chin because he's been put down a couple of times, but he's never been hurt, has he? Like, let's be real. He's never really been fucking. I've never seen him in trouble, even in that Yard fight when Yard hit him with everything but the kitchen sink. I never saw Peterviev ever looking like he was ever in any kind of trouble in that fight. It was a matter of Yard will either outbox him and box his way to a success, or it was just a matter of time that Peterviev would break him down, and crush him, which he did. But yes, I agree with what you've just said. You need someone to be able to take that power. But is there anyone who can take that power?
In around 175, I don't think so. I don't know.
See, that's a little suspect thing about Bivol as well. Can Bivol take that power?
If he gets it clean, I don't think so, no.
Boxing Kangaroos, but people keep saying Peterviev. Can't see that last bit. And one day that will be true, but I think can you see that, Ty? I can't see because I'm reading off YouTube and they've got that stupid love art in the corner.
Because people keep saying Peterviev is old and one day that will be true. We keep saying that. But he says he thinks that he's got this one covered and he says say a prayer for Mr. Smith.
Boxing Kangaroo. I'm going with you on that, brother. Yes. I think he beats Smith. I really do. I think he stops him late on. But I have gone against Peterviev twice, against Joe Smith, and I can't think who the other one was, but both times I was proven badly wrong. Remember years ago when everyone had Volstick to beat him, Ty, and there was only me and you who said that Peterviev would beat Volstick, didn't we? Ty? Oh, he's not there. He'll be back in a minute. But we had it. I said, remember years ago when everyone said that Volstick would beat Peterviev, and there was only me and you who said that Peterviev would beat Volstick, didn't we?
Yeah, I was pretty confident he'd beat I said he
Yeah,
knocked him off, but I was actually impressed by Gvozdyk because I thought Gvozdyk would lay down in like 4 or 5 rounds.
yeah.
But it was actually a very close fight. It was a good fight.
Yeah, it was a Volstick was winning that first half of that fight. It was a good
Yeah,
fight, but what I'm saying is that's when I sort of started getting off Peterviev a bit because everyone started dick riding him. There wasn't many people who were talking about him, were there? And then all of a sudden, everyone started jumping on his fucking on the bandwagon. But I don't know. That's what I think. But yes, just to quickly wrap this up, that subject up. I think he beats Smith, and I wish Smith all the best to do. I like the Smith brothers, man. I like them. I think they're decent lads. They're decent, honest, fucking fighting family. I like Beefy, and I like the other one as well. Is it Paul Smith, the older one?
yeah. Paul and Steven.
That's it. Yeah. Right. What else is there to talk about? We talked about Ortiz fighting tomorrow. Are you watching it?
I will watch the card now because I thought the Davies Barroso fight was canceled, but apparently it's back on.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah. I
Davies,
won't be watching this.
40
I w-
year old guy, 43-year-old guy.
Where's the sleeve? Oh, he must be getting off. Cheers, Wizard. He's put cheers, lost top stuff. Salute to you, brother. Have a good weekend if you're getting off, bro. Me, I won't be. I will watch it, but I won't be watching it. I won't be staying up and watching it. But I do like Ortiz. I think he's a good kid, man. Ferocious puncher. I love his body shots. I like him. I think he's I would have loved to have seen them Stanley Owners fight though.
Yeah,
Maybe that'll happen somewhere down the line this year.
I think
Um,
54 is really wide open.
you think what, mate?
54 is wide open. I think Zoo is probably the best at 54 right now,
Yeah,
and everyone else underneath him. I don't really, you know, Jamel can get into that equation, but he's gone very quiet.
does Charlo still hold the three belts?
So he holds two
Right,
this
because
year,
I know. Right, okay. So what's happened there? I know they strip one and give it Zoo. I know that.
and the IBF that will be made. Um, what will it will Jack Kolke will fight that Russian guy. So it's not talked about much, but there's this Russian guy, Bakhtar Murtazaliev. He's taken step aside money almost 4 or 5 times.
Right, I'll come to your question in a minute,
Yeah,
Kangaroo. Yeah, go on.
and he fights on the non-televised version of PBC cards.
Right, and
So
is he a
now,
dangerous fighter or something?
he's okay. He's gonna fight for the vacant versus Jack Kolke, who fought Andrade and fought Derevyanchenko. So he's fought as high as 160, Kolke. So they're gonna.
Right.
I don't know who's gonna. I don't. I have to read more. I don't know who's gonna show this or if he showed or what. But I don't think he'll be on PBC.
All right. Uh, Boxing Kangaroos put Loz. There's an undercard fight with Rule Cougar. Rule. This guy is a Mexican prospect who can bang. He's green. He hasn't had 10 yet. What's he on, Kangaroo? What network? Is he on the DAZN card or
Yeah,
something?
I
Or
think he fights on the Golden Boy cards. I haven't
right,
watched
so
him. Like,
that'll be on DAZN then.
yeah, I haven't watched him, but I'll check it out.
Um, that is that on tomorrow night then, Kangaroo?
Yes,
Right. Um,
I heard that too, Kangaroo. Yeah.
Timzu versus Eric Salubrian in March, Vegas, in the world
Okay.
around here. Bloody hell. That's a good fight, that. I think Tim Tszyu would beat him, though.
Should have been him versus Jesus Ramos that messed up my
He's
accumulator.
the co-main event. Yes, okay. That he's saying he's the co-main event, the Mexican dude, tomorrow.
Erickson Lubin, I thought most people had him losing that fight, his last fight, because he was very negative. He didn't want to get knocked out, but somehow he got the
I
decision.
haven't seen Lubin for years, me.
I wasn't even upset at it because I thought that Ramos, he threw the fight and that he thought he was going to win on decision because he knew everybody was going to bet him by knockout. So I think he tried to go for a points win on purpose to like throw the fight and it backfired.
All right.
Messed up my accumulator.
No, I've not seen that. Are you, are you watching the Dan Aziz fight next month? I think Ramos gave up.
Yeah,
Are you watching this fight next month?
yeah. I'll
Are you going for? I'm going to go live for this fight.
I think
Most definite, I'm going live for this fight.
he's funny. He's weird in that he
I
just
think he's
turning down world titles and he doesn't feel like
overactive, if I'm honest.
he might be at his level. I don't know how. Nobody knows how good he actually is.
That's what I mean. But I've not been impressed with him, man. There's a few things what's not impressed me about him. One, like what you've just said, turning down a world title fight with Bivol. But if he says he wasn't ready, then fair enough. I can't knock him for that. Can't knock anyone. At least he admits he's not ready. But then I watched the Bolotniks fight. So he was getting pieced up in that fight, wasn't he? And then he knocked Bolotniks out in the last, was it round 11? Craig Richards,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the Craig Richards fight, I wasn't impressed with that. And then when he had that fight with that, was he Polish? That guy who had never fought out of Poland.
It was really bad.
That was terrible. and he's very inactive as well. Fucking Eddie Hearn slates him now. Eddie Hill says that he's nothing special about him. But
do you think Boxer ruined Sky? Do you think Boxer ruined Sky Boxing over there? Would you say?
Fucking hell, have you not been watching my videos? What I talk about Sky Boxing?
A lot of people hated.
Fucking hell.
During the Sky.
Sky Boxing is fucking atrocious.
Now people wish they had the Hearn Sky Boxing now.
Sky Boxing's dead.
It's
dead.
It's
dead. I did a video not so long ago. Go back and look on the archives. It's dead. Listen, let me tell you something. Over here, right? Growing up as a kid, we only used to have 4. Well, in fact, when I was really young, we had 3 main channels. That's all we had over here. We had BBC One, BBC Two, and ITV. Then in the early 80s, they introduced ITV Channel 4. But all the main boxing was on ITV. All the British boxing, all the American boxing from around the world, it was on ITV late at night. And growing up, we used to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and come down and watch it, me and my stepdad and stuff like that. Boxing was brilliant. Then Sky came along, right? And Sky got all the rights to all the fucking American boxing. There was still boxing on ITV, but it was all slowly dragged over towards Sky. So then ITV disappeared. It disappeared. It made a little bit of a comeback with ITV pay-per-view. They had the Eubanks when he fought that guy for the IBO title, and no fucker fucking paid for it, so it just got washed under the rug. I'll come to your comment in a minute, Boxing Kangaroo. So, Sky for the last 30 years over here has been the best boxing, especially 20 years ago. Sky Boxing was awesome. Then all of a sudden, it went dead a little bit. Then Eddie Hill's come over. just reinvented boxing in Britain again. Got all the fans back into it. Got Sky Boxing was buzzing. All the best fights were back on, and then all of a sudden, he lost the contract with Sky. They brought in this fucking guy, Adrian Mole, who ain't got a fucking clue about boxing. Where they got this guy from, I don't know. And now it's fucking atrocious. It's atrocious. I was watching an interview with him right the other day. Sky ruined F1 as well, lost. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. You're right there, Alpha. I'll read your comments in a inboxing, Kangaroo, bro. I just quickly want to say this. Then they brought in Gentle Ben, aka fucking Benny Hill. I did a video called The Benny Hill Show. This guy's come from nowhere. He's been given a fucking major platform to fucking put these fights on. Got rid of Eddie Hills, he's gone. Oh my god. I heard an interview with him the other day talking about his best fight of the year was Liam Beefy Smith versus Chris Eubanks. And then he was talking about other fighters fighting at the York Hall in Bethnal. Oh, I was like, York Hall. It's a legendary place, Ty.
Yeah, I know.
But it's where all the fucking fighters start their careers off.
It's like an opera hall or something.
Yeah, it's fucking about 2,000 if that are in there. 2,000 seater. It's an old British fucking tradition of going. It's been going for years. Many a great fighters have fought there, but it's where they all start their careers. And he's talking about big fights being at York Hall and stuff like that. I'm like, mate, who the fuck, what casual even knows about fucking York Hall? You fucking, your best fights, I'll tell you the best fights he's made. The best fights he's ever made was Kell Brook versus Amir Khan and Savannah Marshall versus Carissa Shields. He's done fuck all since then. Trying to make fucking Beefy Smith and Eubanks pay-per-view. Get the fuck out of here. You're full of fucking shit, man. Sky Sports Boxing is fucking horrendous. It's horrendous. It's like me just staring at that wall. Within a few minutes, I'm fucking gone. It's so boring. Tyrone, man, I can't describe to you what he's done. He's absolutely ruined Sky as a platform. Sky are no more a big, major fucking sports network for boxing. It's gone. Before I let you say something, just quickly let me read the comments. I've read that. I would boxer withdraw Richards Rupak. I know what you mean. Purse bid from Java Tire. It was 3 hours before the bud. Before the bud when they withdrew. Oh, bid. Yeah. They ruined F1 as well. Yes, they did. I'm not a fan of Ben Shalom. Absolutely. The guy's a fucking weapon. Excuse me, Ben Shalom. I mean, who the fuck is he? He's another one of them. Yes, exactly. Francis Ngannou and Joshua's a done deal, according to. Oh my god. Oh my god. A fight with 2 or 3 years too late. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Oh, go on, Ty. Go on.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like, I suppose, Tyrone, it's like, you probably won't remember because you're a lot younger than me, but go back and watch the old HBO fights from
yeah.
years ago, from the 80s and the early 90s. HBO fucking ram boxing.
You know what?
Especially in
I've
America.
been watching, and I'll send you a link. There's a guy. It's called the Boxing Encyclopedia. In Encyclopedia, he does 4-hour videos, documentary style.
Yeah.
And, he goes 1970s heavyweight boxing, 4 hours straight. 1980s heavyweight boxing. I've probably
I
watched.
fucking love shit like that,
Oh
mate.
man, I'm gonna send you a link to them.
Yeah, sending
You
me
know,
on WhatsApp, bro. I love shit like that.
he has that American voice too. He said, "When Larry Holmes fought Ernie Shave," it's
Yeah,
very
can't be no
well done.
boxing,
I'll
man.
send you a link to it after this. You'll love it.
Yeah, man.
4 hour long, 4 hours long.
But
It's great.
yeah, yeah, please do that, man.
Oh,
I'll
you know
be in.
what? I will put it actually in the chat here for everyone
Yeah,
to.
but send it to me on WhatsApp as
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
man.
will do. Yep, I'll send you both, and I'll put
I
them
tell
both.
you, there's a very good guy called Richie, the boxing historian. Fucking
Okay.
hell, you want to check? He's called Rich. He's an American guy. He's called Richie, the boxing historian. Fucking hell, man! You want to see some of that guy's documentaries? Unbelievable. That guy should have well over fucking I don't know what he's on subscribers, but for the documentaries, what the guy puts out, his subscribers don't do him justice. But I watched the one. I've watched a few of his. I watched the Donald Curry one. Thought you were finished, loss. No, not yet. I am gonna clear up. Fucking hell, my knees are killing me, man. I'm getting fucking old, me. Um, I am gonna finish up in a bit. But fucking wizard, man, he's like me fucking ma. um, but this, I will give fucking Gentle Ben credit for this, because this is gonna be a good fight, man. This is definitely gonna be a good fight. But for me, I think Dan Aziz beats him. I
Mm.
really do. But just getting back quickly to Richie the historian, Tyrone, go check him out, man. He's done loads of documentaries on Ike Abuche and fucking hell. He did a great one on Marvin Hagler, Donald Curry. He's done loads. The man's documentaries are sick. They're sick. Um,
Let
I
me
think
do this
that's
now.
say again, bro.
Richie, the boxing historian.
Yeah, Richie, the boxing historian.
Is
He's
it
an
Richie
American
with an
guy.
EY?
I think it's IE. I think.
Okay.
I think it's IE. Oh, soon tell you. Let me search him up now, just quickly.
The fight historian.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fight historian or boxing historian.
The fight historian. He has like almost 70K subs, 63K subs.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
his subs don't do him justice, mate, for what the guy's documentaries are. Honestly, his fucking channel is amazing. His channel's amazing. His documentaries, um, I like a lot of the old stuff like that. See, Wizard will tell you, Sky Boxing is woke crap. It's fucking awful, isn't it, Wizard? I did a video on it and someone criticised me. I was like, mate,
This guy, Wizard Sleeve.
oh,
He's
he's off
gotta
his
be the
fucking
funniest,
rocker, mate.
one
Yeah,
of,
he's
if not
fucking.
funniest commenter on boxing YouTube in the past.
Oh,
Since I've been on here, since
I've
I've been
seen
on here, he's the
One
funniest.
of Wizard's greatest ones is what is he?
Oxygen thief.
Yeah, a fucking ashtray on a motorbike. That always gets me. Fucking ashtray on a motorbike. No, what is it? About as much use as an ashtray on a motorbike.
My other one I like. He says, "Never beat anybody, never will. No Uber driver equals no win."
He's a mad dude, isn't he? Right, I think that's it, Ty. I haven't got fucking nothing left to say. Do you think, just quickly, do you think Fury and Usyk will happen? Do you think that's happening? I did see Fury's done a post. He was up, was it the Lakes? He was somewhere up in the Pennines with Sugar Hill and a few other people. Been on a big run,
Okay.
so he said. But it was windy as fuck where he was. But Sugar Hill was with him. Do you think this fight's going ahead?
I hope so. I just don't want it
Mm.
pushed back because I think that they'll try to push it back.
I do, March.
But they've
Just
already
before the
tried.
end of Riyadh.
They're still trying. Yeah, they're
Mm,
still trying to push it back.
I think they will. I think they will. I think it'll be end of Riyadh. I was listening to a channel today. They're on about Fury, saying now he's one of them fighters. What reminds him of Mayweather and somebody else. They were saying, don't get me wrong, he's a great fighter, but if you look at his past history of what he does with fighters, he sort of like waits till fighters. Because he was saying that was it, Ray Leonard. They were saying, I think it might have been Joe Stunner boxing.
That he waited out Hagler.
Yeah, did you see his video? It was very good what he did.
I saw
Because
his.
he was saying like how Ray Leonard waited for when Hagler was fighting.
Mm,
He didn't really want to know, and then when Hagler had that fight with Mugabe, and he went fucking war with him, then he decided that it was time for him to fight him, and a lot of people controversial over that fight. I'm very biased over that. I think Hagler won all day, but that's because Hagler's my favourite fighter of all time. So he was Joe Stunner. It's called. He's got a good channel called Joe Stunner Boxing. I looking on
yeah,
YouTube.
he knows his boxing. I
Yeah,
think
he does.
you
Oh
may have.
yeah,
I
he
think you
does.
saw him before me or something. I don't know what happened, but I think I linked the video of his, and you had told me that you'd seen him.
Yes, you did. You hit me up on
Yeah,
WhatsApp. Yeah.
no.
Winston Sleeves put more fake Fury mental health problems incoming. Yeah, like a fucking Scud missile. It was Joe Stunner. It was a good video. Yes, and yes, he's a very good channel, Joe Stunner. He is.
Yeah,
I like listening to the. I like listening to the dude. You know, because he's very. He's
knowledgeable, very knowledgeable.
Yeah, he's very knowledgeable, but he's firm, but he's very fair as well, isn't he, Ty?
Yeah, yeah,
You know, he doesn't criticise a lot of people, but he will pull you up for if you how can I say, if you're messing up, he'll pull you up about it, won't he?
yeah,
He has got a very good channel. I like you just said he's very very knowledgeable. I quite like listening to the dude. His videos are very good. They're
yes,
very good because there's a lot of people. I mean, I don't know fuck. I'll admit I'm no boxing expert. Never have been, and I never will be. Excuse me, but I try my best. Just thinking, why the fuck is me? Oh, it's because it's not plugged in at the back. That's why. I was going to say my computer's nearly flat and it's switched on at the mains, but I haven't plugged my bloody wire in. I think Fury. I think the Fury fight should happen, regardless whether Fury is ready. Yes, absolutely, Ilukin. He needs to learn surface sacrifice. The word doesn't revolve around Fury. Absolutely, great comment. Great comment. Alpha me Stokey Bros put Mint Show, mate. Have a good weekend. I'll email you. I've emailed you just now and I'll send you a WhatsApp if you like. Yes, absolutely, mate. No problem. Loz, something becoming a boxing promoter, you have to have a fork. Have a fork. I fucking imagine me as a boxing promoter. Get
I don't
fucking
think you could do it because you'd have to lie.
I'd get fucking red carded straight away.
You'd have to lie. You'd have to make a fight bigger than it is. It's just like, and you have
Fucking hell.
these two.
Do you know what though? If you think about if you think about it, Ty, it'd be very easy to do it, wouldn't it?
This is no
That's
bit.
like,
The only sport I think in the world where there's pretty much no barriers to entry.
that's what I
Anyone
mean.
can get it.
That's what I mean. Because
Anybody.
look at fucking Scam Jones. Where did he come from? He
Yeah.
chats shit on Twitter and on TV, and then all of a sudden, he's got himself in the boxing fucking world.
You can be a fighter. All you need to do is have a health. All you have to do is be cleared by some doctor of your choice, and you can be a fighter. So you can be a fake fighter. You can be a fake manager. You can be.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
can
As a
do
fake
anything you
promoter.
want to be in boxing. Boxing, you
Yeah,
can really do anything you want to do. Anything you want. You can be champion. You can become a
very
fake
true.
champion.
That. Yeah.
It's
Um,
all possible.
Fury's running a bath. What's your take on the trannies fighting What's that? What's your take on the trannies fighting real women as?
I didn't read. I
Oh,
saw the
fuck that
headline. I don't
shit.
know what the guidelines were.
Yeah, salute to you, OG.
Yeah, salute, Bruce. Salute everyone in here. Wizard Sleeve, Lucan, and Boxing Kangaroo, and everyone else who I'm missing. Alpha too.
Fuck. I've saved us with Joshua Weil in the comment laws. If I were in, if you would invoice the zone. Fucking pisser. Yeah, go on, Ty. Go on, carry on, mate. I'm just reading out.
No, yeah, pretty much no barriers of entry. You could literally do whatever. I mean, Ben Shalom. Where did he come from, right? You
Yeah,
could
yeah,
anybody. Sam Jones, like you said, anybody. Remember when Brian Jennings called him sidecar?
yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, what's that about fucking trannies fighting fucking women? Did someone put? Where is it?
I think that I saw that, but I didn't read it. I don't know what their
Boxing is full of
guidelines is.
cowboys.
You got the
Absolutely,
women too, I think.
absolutely. Apparently, AJ versus Ngannou done deal is. Oh, fuck off! I was see. That's what I don't like about. That's what I don't like about Eddie Hearn. Salute to you, Bruce, my good brother. That's what I don't like. Why have need these three build-up fights to fight Wilder? Right, you've had them 1, 2, 3. Wilder lost. Why are you fighting Ngannou?
The good boy.
Oh, this is when boxing just makes me just think. You know what? Just fuck off. Get out of here. I can't be asked. I will not watch that shit. Like I didn't watch Tyson Fury one. I watched it about 4 days later. The highlights. I'm not. I'm not watching that shit.
Have you seen Street
US
Beef?
ruled it's
Street
allowed.
Beef?
Oh
Yeah.
dear, that's terrible. Fucking trannies in boxing. Fuck off.
Yeah, I think that's there. That's there
What
now.
the fuck is? That's what I mean. What is boxing coming to? What's it coming to? Fucking Joshua fighting Ngannou now.
Yep.
What does that prove, Joshua? What
Nothing.
does it prove? How about you fucking go after fucking Fury or Usyk again? That's what you should be doing. Or go and fight Zilly Zhang or Parker or Frank Sanchez. Not fighting a fucking guy from MMA. And now we've got fucking Benders in fucking boxing. Oh my fucking god, Gideon. Fucking hell. I didn't mean that horrible, but trannies in boxing? What?
What?
Fucking Jesus. That man, boxing's a fucked up fucking sport. Fucking hell. Oh, mate, I'm going to have to go and fucking sit down. I've heard it all now, man. I'm not watching that shit. Exactly, boxing kangaroo. Who the fuck wants what's that shit? Who the fuck would he? Oh. Where's that come from all of a sudden?
I think it came out like last week or this week or something. That it was like a newsprint from the Olympics. I think.
And who's promoting it? The US.
Yeah, for women amateur boxing. Yeah.
It will backfire, yeah. How can? Well, number one, I'm not being funny, but how the fuck can a man thing or a woman, whatever they are, fight a woman? It's obviously going to have more power. But the thing is, as well, who the fuck wants to see them in boxing? Fucking hell. I might get shut down for this, but I'm sorry. No, not at all. Fuck off.
Oh, WBC is supporting it too.
Have you seen that? What Wizards?
I'm telling you, this guy has the funniest comments I've seen since I've been on almost 5 years.
Laws versus John Fury and Street Beefs. How about a matchup? Yeah, I'd fight him. Yeah, Fury, I'd definitely fight John Fury.
Look at what Alpha BMW said.
What's the fuck? He's sent the tranny boxes to sell. Oh my god, yeah. Fucking hell, they get fucking hung, drawn, and quartered, won't they? No, I'm not being funny, but I don't mean to. Don't surprise me. That
No, it doesn't
was like
really.
no, not at all. The Maurizio Someone said the WB. Oh my fucking good god! Agenda Translo. Oh my god! I can't even fucking bear to even think of something like that. Peaky Blinders, salute to you. How things? Hope you're good. Christmas and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, brother. Come on, Lucy. Yes, sir. No, I don't like slating people's fucking sexuality or anything like that. You are who you are. But that shit, you keep that shit away from me. But you are who you are. I can live with that shit as long as it's away from me. But in a sport what I love, no. If I'm telling you now, right, Ty, if that shit comes into boxing, I'm out. I'm done. I'm telling you, mate. I am fucking out of boxing. Gone. Gone.
It looks like that's. I mean,
Right,
yeah, I
you're gonna
think
have
it's
to
the way
quit,
it's.
Ty, because my battery's going to die.
Yeah,
Go on, bro. I've got a few minutes, but yeah.
yeah.
What?
It looks like it's the way it's headed. So
No, I'm done then. If that shit comes into boxing, I'm done. Done. My channel's getting shut down and everything, and I won't watch boxing. That'll be done. Unless I switch to MMA or something. But I will not watch boxing if that shit comes if that stuff comes into boxing on my son's life, I'm done. I'll never follow this sport ever again. I'm telling you. And that's a God's honest truth. I will not fucking tolerate that shit in the sport what I love. No way. I want to fucking see that fucking minces running around fucking handbagging like fucking that. Fuck off, no chance. Absolutely no way. Right, boxing fans, I'm up out of here. Alpha's put Chris. What gets me is these fuckheads are mental and missing something between their ears. Yeah, exactly. Fuck them. I don't support that. Hey, with your boxing kangaroo, me Aussie mate. Absolutely. All the way. I ain't supporting that shit. Fucking no chance. Carissa Shields could fight the trans as she wants to fight me. Do you know what? Let her knock the fuck out of him, but I still wouldn't watch that shit. I'd wish Carissa Shields all the luck in the world. But I wouldn't watch it, man. I couldn't watch it. Boxing is used to have morals now. Yeah, it's in the gutter. Got porn stars, exactly. Another thing. Yes, salute to you, Aussie. Kangaroo, my good brother. Excuse me. It's all a name call. Yeah, boxing's fucked, man. You can't go no lower than that. And I don't mean be horrible against people's agendas or whatever, but if you start bringing that shit into boxing, tell you what, I'm fucking 100% bang, I'm done. Gone out of it. I will never see me ever talk about boxing ever again because I'll never watch it. Never. Never. I'll go to MMA or something. I will never fucking support that. Never. I look and salute to you, bro. Bruce Gas, Wizard Sleeve, you crazy dude. Alpha BMW, me Stokey brother. Boxing Kangaroo, salute to you, me good Aussie brother. Peaky Blinders, salute to you, bro. Anand, my good friend. Um, Darren James, salute to you, bro. Chris Owens. I think I'm out of there. Wizard Sleeve said that crazy man's name. Branula, salute to you. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. Come on, lads, get with it. Fucking no chance. You fucking hell. You get out of here, wizard. Tyrone, an absolute pleasure, brother.
yep.
I'll speak to you very soon. I'm gonna sit back and watch a film, I think, and then go to bed. I've got to pick my son up in the morning. Rumours boxing is in kids for kids and purpose. Yeah, it's fucking snide, man. Right. Happy weekend to you all.
Yep.
Peace to you. and I'll see you in the week. Yeah.
Yep. Peace out.
Peace out, Ty. Peace, chat.